Okay, this is Vepija. We are back in Alaloth. Ooh, trolls. Get back here. There you go. Crap. Nice one. Okay, one down. No more forest trolls? Windcrest Heights. It's only a 3-star. 3-skull. Check that out. Oof, I need more of them. Can I make any more of them? I cannot. Well, let's go get some supplies. Is that the edge? That must be the edge. No planes. Are there any cities up here? Dragon Watch. Wait for day.
A beacon of hope, caution, and fear. Long ago, The dwarves of old built the beacon to save them from the flying beasts of fire, giving them time to hide away in their mountain halls until the dragon left them alone. But centuries have passed, and now the pyre of the beacon does not signify danger, but a hut.
Ooh. Look out, Raisin might descend on us at any moment. Always be vigilant of the sky above you. Many dwarves fear it, and for good reason. We cannot let fear blind us to the dangers of those terrible beasts. Tornir taught us how to hunt them, and we must keep our word that we'll protect Karak-Hon no matter the cost. Tell me of Tornir. The greatest hero in the history of the Expanse. I'd never met him myself, but my father fought alongside him long ago. He discovered the way to kill those giant dragons, and was feared by them. He died a good death, protecting all of us from their destructive fire. We owe our lives to Tornir. Ice Stalker Durgeon.
I got a law, trust me.
Really? Oh, he'll buy throwing knives? Okay. Durability is okay. Physical damage is up by 5. What's this guy got to say? The sorcerer lives on forever, but we do not. I fear that time is of the essence, champion. We must burn the artifacts before he can... Okay, that's my guy. We haven't been able to find those artifacts, have we, dude? Oh well. It's down here. Just 2 guys taking it out by a ballista. Well, keep chatting it up, dudes. Can't get through there. You hear that? The shrieking sound that pierces your skull? The frozen silence that passes us by unknown? It is the sound of your inevitable death. Listen to it, lest you find yourself bleeding on the snow, with no one to blame but yourself. As you should. Since birth we of the Baramhon learn to listen to the sound. Learn to hunt for it. To find it before it finds us. It is our duty to deal with the enemy before it arrives at our doors, so that we may deny it the satisfaction of taking an innocent soul. I hope you'll do the same. I'll try my best. Heavily bearded dwarf looks out of Dragonwatch into the mountains of Karak-Hon. With a deep sigh, he gets lost in his memories, impenetrable to the outside world. He doesn't even notice you as you approach. Excuse me. Oh, apologies there, stranger. The mountains do look quite lovely this time of year, and from this angle. You don't seem to be one of the followers of Tornir here. At least not one that I've seen, and I've seen them all over the years. I am Barnum, by the way. I didn't mean to intrude, but I was hoping that you would know more about this place. Dragonwatch? That's a story for its guardians to tell. Though I was alive when it was built, I didn't come here until 50 years ago, and by then the Dragonwatch was already fully active. No, I have a better story to tell, one that you might help complete. Long ago, before the coming of Alaloth, I roamed the land with a companion of mine, an elf by the name of Rin. Oh, we got ourselves into so much trouble. One time in Nelidzir? Oh, can't pronounce. Never mind. It's safe to say we did it together as one. While traveling in the forest one cloudy day, we came across an odd orc and a human. Her name was Asha. and his name was Korak. He saw himself as her protector, but everybody worth a damn would know that she didn't need protecting from anybody. While our first encounter was anything but pleasant, we decided to help one another. It was then that it happened, Alaloth, and his dreaded tempest. It nearly destroyed us. It certainly killed many people that we knew, but we survived. There are many stories that I can tell of our adventure. It is not the time. I can only tell you of my ending. Our long lives may see many of our companions perish. Asha and Korak fell victim to time, but not Ren. Never Ren. He and I split after the death of the others, never to see each other again. As I look old and weathered, I bet that he still looks as youthful as he always did. Last I heard, he took the retreat, but I would like to know why. What do you mean? What drove him to lose himself in that blasted ritual, to never see me again? He was part of the Steel Franz, and I bet that the remnants of the Order can know more. Seek out my associate, Garthuk, and Nirlathias. He will point you in the right direction. Take this. Show it to any Franz you find. I'll see what I can find. Steel Franz. Okay. Just the one merchant here, right? Wait, did he have repair kit tools? Oh no, I needed
I got a law, trust me.
He does have Cinepharia, but no large bottles. Oh crap. Stewed mushroom recipe? Why not? White leather wolf pelt. Mercer Cave. Wait for daytime and let's go in. Mages used to operate these, but no one knows. Have to figure out what that is. Solender? Lunar. Golden Palace.
The town never stops, always pumping, draining, and working. The sounds of water clashing against the steel pipes echo through the caverns, like a large monster about to wake. The shine of the steel would bother many if there was a light that came through the mountains of the dwarves. The ingenuity of the people of Shaulinar cannot be overstated, and their secrets they will not share.
So it sure lives. Okay, again. You look like someone who spends most of his time under the sun. Not an easy thing to get used to, I'm sure. I've been outside once. I thought the world was going to turn upside down. Scary stuff. But I digress. Ozor Ferenc Kaz, at your service. Scared of the surface, Forzor? Afraid? No, more like cautious. We are trained from a very young age to embrace our fears. Use them to be better, stronger. That is how we created our temper steel. And that is how we'll innovate Karak Hon into the next era. Come to see the heart of the dwarven machinations? You came to the right place. None of that crafting and dealing. Here is where the real magic happens. Here is where we transform weak metal into magnificent structures. The other clans won't admit it. They need us more than we need them. What do you do here? We build, we create, we imagine. We drink ourselves half to death. Tomorrow morning we'll do it all over again. But don't take us as fools. We know what we're doing. That's why no other kingdom can do what we do. They don't have the discipline nor the drive. Durnak, Master of Shadows. The rhythmic churning of gears and the sound of flowing water echo around you as Durnak leans against the rusted pipe, watching with a calculating gaze, his eyes narrow as you approach. A crooked smile soon follows. Ah, fresh face, welcome to Sholinar. Down here in the deep, things work a bit differently. Let's just say I've made a nice living doing what needs to be done. Now what brings you here? Looking to learn a few tricks of the trade, or perhaps you're here for something more practical? Can you train me in your art? You've got a heavy foot. Come back when you've learned how to move like water, flowing through the cracks. Until then, stick to the safe routes. Have you got anything for me? I've picked up a few things in my time down here. Could be just what you need to stay one step ahead. Ugh. No bottles. Golden Palace. Is that a city?
Cold as ice, chilled bones of fallen foes, Raisin Hone rejoices in frozen gold. With a shiny plate of casted gold, the dragon waits its prey, guarding his treasure like no other. If the brave survive the tundra, they will freeze in the waters of the dragon's lair.
Oh. Okay. It didn't have any skulls on it though, right? Oh, it's got a dragon head? I don't know, something down there underneath the name. Great Basin. Ugly caps. Guttering Peak. That's 3 scholar. But we need to make some health potions. Ganeth Hone. Let's go to Ganeth Hone. I can't enter? It's red. What's about Kundan Hone?
Deep into the mountain, all will find the great halls of the dwarves. Marvelous craftsmanship with every arch and forge, stands proudly for generations past. Clan Karak, the house of the first dwarven architects who laid stone and hammer to craft and build, continues the traditions of the precursor race which once roamed these caverns and always seeks their hidden knowledge.
London home. I don't remember being here ever, so let's find out. No, I've been here. The ancestral throne. It must be nighttime. You walk in the shadows of legend, stranger. Every stone, nook, cranny here belongs to one man, and one man only, the first architect of Karak Hon. You do best to remember that if you face Clan Karak. They do not like to be praised. What do you know about the first architect? Kotor Karak, the first of his clan, was the first of the architects. It was through him that we are all standing here, admiring his work. He laid the first stones, made sure our people have a place to live. Any that tries to discredit his contribution should be stoned to death, I say. Wasn't open for the king's throne. My sentinel Turhorn, covered head to toe in armor with only a magnificent yellow beard flowing from his helmet, the dwarf before you looks ready for anything that comes his way, including you. His eyes track your every move, and he folds his arms as you approach. Ah, you found your way to Karak Hon. Not many walk these halls unless they're looking for something, or they've got business with me. You must be after strength, skill, or perhaps the gear of a true warlord. What is it going to be? A warlord must be tempered in battle, not just in dreams. Come back when you've faced true danger. These items were crafted for power, resilience, and glory in battle. They'll serve you well if you earn the right to wield them. Okay, nothing else around here. Looking for the potion makers here. I need to buy some flasks and stuff so I can mix my own potions. Olrin truck. Excuse me, kind stranger. I heard there's a new warrior in town. I assume it has to be you. I was hoping that you could spare some time off your busy schedule to help an old man with a promise he made 300 years ago. I must take the trek up here every year to sell the last of our craft to the good people of Carrick-Hone, so I must stay here for the rest of the month. Away from my precious Rundella. In time a tradition began one I never broke ever since we wed. On the way up here, there was always a grove full of verdant blossoms awaiting for me on this side of the tunnel. Every year I would pluck a few of them in a vase. When I get back home, Rundle, I would give her the flowers and see them liven up our house. What changed? This year, there were no more verdant blossoms to greet me. None at all. They've been retreating from our lands for many years, but I hoped that I would lose them in my lifetime. That I wouldn't lose them in my lifetime. If you get a hold of some on your travels, please give them to me. I will bring you the blossoms. So verdant blossoms he wants. Ooh, there's a potion maker. Hey, what's that? Something for me to pick up? Secrets Beneath the Rock. A book.
You name it, I got it.
Okay. Does this lead out of here? No, I didn't even go up here last time, did I? We're watching you, champion. You might not know it, but we are. We must protect the magnate at all times, even if it means putting you down. No one is ever not a threat to the Expanse, and the Ironbeards will stand strong against our enemies. Why are you telling me this? The Ironbeards want to make sure that you don't make the mistake that we aren't vigilant. We might not get the reputation of the Watchwardens, but we are fearless as much as they are. Carrick-Hone has always been in our hearts, and we will defend it no matter what. We cannot afford not to be. I saw firsthand what hubris does to our people. If we trust that things will go well, then they'll certainly go wrong. The House of Scales is proof of that. The fires and the screams still echo in my ears. Arkham Carrick? The clan of Carrick welcomes you, champion. I hope the old stones will treat you well. I am Carkham, brother to our most esteemed magnate, protector of Carrick-Hone. I have to admit that I do hope that you will fail so that I would have a shot at the big guy myself. It's understandable. It's a great honor. It is, and I admire your convictions in taking the dangerous task, despite the odds set against you. Every warrior must face the inevitable one day and prove themselves in the battlefield. Be safe, champion, and make your ancestors proud. Be one with the stone, Carrick-Hone. Where were we now? Dragon Watch. Twin Crest Heights, that's what I was looking at. Actually, let's go back outside and we will come in here next time. And I'm going to call it here. This has been Vapaja, and, you know, do those 3 things that'll make us both happy. You know what they are. You click on that like, you give me a subscribe, and then you ring that bell so you can see me next time. Later.